So now we are going to make the color flipper. So on the right hand side of my screen you can see I opened the document. So whenever I'm pressing the click me button over here, the background is going to change the color. So now it's green. When I am clicking on the click me button, it's going to change the color. So we are going to make this project by using simple CSS, JavaScript and HTML. So without further delay, let's start the project. So here on the desktop I already made the color flicker folder. You can also make the same folder inside your desktop or inside your any folder or directory. So the second step will be you just gonna drag this folder inside the Visual Studio Code like this. Just need to cancel these tabs from here, and I'm again gonna drag the folder inside the Visual Studio Code. Yeah, now it's inside the Visual Studio Code. So first of all we are going to make the necessary files. The first file will be index.html. So inside the HTML we are going to bring the boilerplate code by pressing Shift and 1. So let's name it color flipper. So secondly we're gonna link the necessary files. The first file will be the CSS file. Let's call it style.css. Since we are not having the style.css file previously in our directory, we will automatically make this file by pressing Ctrl and right click on the CSS. Create file. So Visual Studio Code is going to make the file by its own. Now we are going to link the JavaScript file over here. Sorry, it's not sorry, it's script. Just write script over here and press tab. And the source will be, let's call it script.js. So again we're gonna press the Ctrl and the right click and create file. So we got the script.javascript file and style.css file together with the index.html file. So we are complete with linking. Now we will going to write the HTML code over here. So the first line of code will be the div. We are going to make two divs. So the name of first div will be let's name it container. So inside the container div we are going to make a button. The class of the button name is btn. Let's name it click me. I think we are done with the HTML part right now. So to check the code working, you just gonna need on go live. So yeah, click me button is over here. So now we are going to use some CSS properties to bring this click me button to the center. So we write the button over here. So the position of the button will be absolute. So it will just stick with the nearest body tag. The top distance will be 50% and the left distance will be also 50% because we need to place the button inside the center. So the transform will be translate -50% and -50%. Plus I am linking the code in the video description as well, so you can just check the code if there is something missing inside your code. So we are done with the CSS part over here. Control S save. So yeah guys, you can see the click me button just moved to the center. So now we are going towards the script.js. So inside the script.js, first of all we're gonna make 3 elements from from the HTML part, so we can work with those elements later on. First of all, constant button will be document.querySelector. Button. The second element will be body, document.querySelector body, and the third element will be colors. Colors is just an array having some colors inside, so I already made some colors inside the array previously. I am just going to copy and paste this array here. So now let's make some default background color. Body.style.background. Let's make it violet. So you can see on the right hand side of my screen the color changed to violet, because I set the default color to violet by this code. Secondly, we're gonna make the event listeners. So we want to change the color by clicking on this click me button. So we're gonna make an event listener over here. Add event listener. So the event will be click, because we are clicking on the click me button. So the function will be change background color. Only background is quite good. Now we are going to make the function change background. So we are going to make constant color index, main.floor, main.random. Main.random is going to give us a floating point number between 0 and 1, which is going to be multiplied with colors.length. And main.floor is going to make the number inside it to the nearest nearest integer. So if the main.random multiplied by colors length give 1.7, so the main.floor is going to make it to the nearest integer, which is 1. So the body.style dot background is equal to colors color index. So it's going to change the whole color inside the colors. Control S save. So yeah guys, I think we are done with the whole project. So whenever I am pressing on click me, the background is changing its color. So I hope you understand each and every step. If there is any question, try to comment the question. I will definitely reply. So guys, if you are new here to my channel, please subscribe. It's gonna help me a lot. So goodbye.